Hello everyone. I am doing a booktube video while I film the pretty outside for you guys. So this is a 7 on Sunday. Topic today is the standalone books on your TBR. So I'm not doing any of these in order. These are just coming as I think of them. So the first book is A Long Way Down. And I know I've heard of this book before, but I was actually on, I think, Libby. I was on Libby, and I seen it on audio, and I think by audio it's only like 2 hours, which is really good, because I am trying to reach my Goodreads goal, or just my reading goal. And yeah, a 2-hour book, yep, I definitely can do that. From what I've read, the synopsis, it is about somebody, I guess it takes place over a minute, which is really interesting. A minute in a elevator, and I believe the protagonist is contemplating confronting the person that either killed or hurt his brother. So that sounds interesting. I haven't read a lot of books, I'm not sure if I've read any books actually, that took God, I'm so lost for words. The plot takes over a short period of time, or it's set over a short period of time, is what I should say. There's the mountains, guys.
Yep. No thanks.
There's a crow, if you guys can see him. There he is. Camera sucks. Okay.
Awesome thing.
The next one is To Kill a Kingdom. This one, I think, has like a romance subplot or whatever. I'm not a big romance reader, but it's okay if it's like a subplot. But this is basically a Little Mermaid retelling, and it's about, I believe it's about a siren princess who kills human princes. She ends up killing, I think, maybe like another mermaid, and so she is turned into a human by her mother and set out like on this mission. Sounds pretty cool. The title is pretty cool. Another one that I want to read is The Magician's Nephew. No, sorry, not The Magician's Nephew. I already read that. Wrong series. The Magician's Elephant. So I have read other books by Kate DiCamillo, which I have absolutely loved. And this one, I believe, is about a boy who's, I think, an orphan, and he's separated from his sister. And this fortune teller tells him that an elephant will lead him to her. So I would really like to read that one. The next one would be House of Leaves. This one's been on my TBR for a few years. I just never found a copy yet that I can access. Yeah. But I know this book is supposed to be like kind of, I think, confusing, if I remember correctly. It's like a haunted house story, about a house that it's kind of like really different on the inside from the outside. I think it keeps growing or something like that, but when I read about it, it sounded pretty interesting. Another one, which I'm pretty sure is a standalone, I don't remember hearing about any sequels about it, is They Both Die at the End. Kind of interesting because the spoiler is pretty much in the title. But if I remember correctly, it's about, I don't know if it's set in the future or just like an alternate, like reality kind of thing. But basically, there is an app, if I remember correctly. It's supposed to be like an app or something that tells you when you're gonna die, and then you can like get together with somebody to like live out your last moments with. I like books that make you think, that have, you know, interesting twists on things, different perspectives, all that kind of stuff. So, and I like sad books. I'm not gonna lie, I do. Some of my most favorite are either really sad or like really silly, which is kind of odd. But yeah, that's another one that I've heard mixed things about, and it's kind of been on my TBR. But now, I think I want to bump it up a little bit more. Oh, I want to read, and I almost forgot about this one, I want to read The Final Girl Support Group. So, I've read 2 of Grady Hendrix now, and I really like them. I really liked My Best Friend's Exorcism. And if I'm correct, this one is kind of about a support group for final girls. And if you're not sure what that is, those are like the final girls and like, you know, the survivors of like horror movies basically. So I thought that was an interesting premise, and I think something happens where one of them is being stalked or something like that. But yeah, I definitely want to read that one now. And the last one is one that I meant to read years ago. I started and I think I just lost my copy and never got back to it. And that is My Sister's Keeper. And that is a story about a girl who basically was created to help her sister with cancer, and she basically sues her family, to the rights to her own self, own body, and obviously it's very emotional, or I imagine it to be. Brings up a lot of questions, things about morality and, bodily autonomy, and, obviously the feeling of family responsibility and existence and all that other stuff. It just sounds like a deep and interesting story. So yeah, that is the 7 books, or 7 of the standalones. I'm sure there's much, much more. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. And check out Nate's channel, Nate B06. He is putting up some scary stories. So yeah, go check Nate out. That's Nate, then BEE06. Alright, thanks guys.